from Petco Park in downtown San Diego. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the San Diego Padres. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Fernando Tatis Jr. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most days you can expect him to be a big factor for these guys.
Yeah, Boog, he's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle for this ball club right now. He's just having a really nice year, and that's on both sides of the ball, not just offensively. You talk to guys in the clubhouse, the coaching staff, they always have great things to say about him, and they say the team really looks to him to be one of the on-field leaders day in and day out.
Ready to go now, and on the mound now, Michael Lorenzen.
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
Okay, all set to go. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Way inside, gets out of the way. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. In time to get him, one away on the strikeout.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 6, Jason Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez digs in for the Guardians. The 2-1. Fastball almost got him there. Next offering is fouled back. No score, just getting started, top of the first. In the air, right field, pretty well struck, way back there, and gone! A towering shot to right, his 12th of the season, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Patrick Conley. Left-hand batter waits. And there's a ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
On the ground right side, and foul ball. Well struck, right field. And he's there at third with a triple.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now it's Franmil Reyes. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Conley stands at third with one gone in the inning. Smash to the left side. Fires home for one. But no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. Here's Eddie Rosario.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
The next offering misses. And now 3-1.
One strike.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He
lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 23.
And now the switch hitting first baseman, Josh Bell. Swing and a miss.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Reyes headed for the plate. One run scores. Here comes another. In there safely.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
And up next for Cleveland, Brett Phillips. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And now 2-2. Stays alive. At the belt and fires. And that chance handled. Fires over to first. They limit the damage here, but 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. Bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. The Padres in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Next offering is fouled back. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, that ball is hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he won around. Ruled a swing. And now it's Eric Hosmer. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Roll to short, could be 2. Over to second for 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. We'll move to the second now at Petco Park. Guardians 3 and the Padres nothing. Back here at Petco Park, here's the second baseman, Ahmed Rosario. The pitch. Out to short. Tatis handles that chance to first, and he beats it.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. And a 1-1. And it goes just foul. Kicks and fires. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Rosario aboard here at first with nobody out. stays alive.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
And the righty deals. That one to first. Off balance speed. There's one. Over to first. Double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Jose Ramirez. Next offering clips the zone. Count even at 2. The pitch. And now it's filled up. Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. Jose Ramirez bops one out. His 27th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Jason Dominguez, the next to hit. Next offering is fouled back.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-0 ball game.
But my mojo right and my motor right, so I roll the dice, so I seize the day. I'm blowing up, I'm blowing up, I'm blowing up, I'm blowing up.
Here's Manny Machado. Machado having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. The pitch. That's in there. 1-2. The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a bouncer. Ramirez picks it up. Machado out of the play.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
And Martinez hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Phillips settles under it and makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Joey.
And the batter now is Joey Votto. And the pitch. That's a strike. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next pitch inside. It's 2-2. And And here it comes. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Rosario tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Padres down in order. They're down 4-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Patrick Conley. Next pitch misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. Two and one now. In the air, right field. And it's caught for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive
Now
it.
batting, the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes.
Now it's the Guardians DH, Franmil Reyes. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Base hit.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Eddie Rosario digs in now. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Reyes, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That misses the zone. Full count now. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, 2 out. Man at first. Here's Josh Bell. Doubled his first time up. Bell puts it in the air out towards left center. Martinez makes the catch, and that'll do it. Guardians lead 1, but they lead it 4-0. Bottom of the inning. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And now it's even up. Comes the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 1 away.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And there's 2 down.
Batting 9th, the catcher, Joey.
2 outs, base is empty. This is Joey Bart.
He's looking to hit the ball the other way in 99% of his at-bats. But if you make a mistake middle in, he can touch you up for a 4-bagger.
And a count 1-2. And he deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail it here 4-0.
agradecido, no por lo que yo tengo, por lo que yo he vivido y cómo me mantengo.
Start of the fourth, and here is Brett Phillips. Left-hand hitter waits. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Up against the wall and brings it in.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ahmed.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Here comes a pitch. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Dinelson Lamet preparing to come on if needed. Line drive. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Bo Naylor.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the speedy catcher, Bo Naylor. Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. And the right-hander deals. And that one hammered way back there. And it hits the fence. And he's got a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. He's already homered in this game. The 1-2 stays alive. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Runner leads away at second. Bunts it in the air. Lorenzen makes the catch, and that'll do it. On now to the bottom of the fourth. Guardians 4 and the Padres nothing. Back here in San Diego, bottom 4. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's Eric Hosmer. Here's a 2-1. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The wind of the pitch. And a ground ball to first. He handles it himself. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Now back, the shortstop,
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal your bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Well struck left field. That one's back there. Gone! his 14th of the year, and they've got their first run. It's 4-1.
Got in a jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Here's Manny Machado now, and a pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
The throw to first. Machado out on the play. Inning over. The Padres get one back thanks to the solo home run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Dinelson Lamet. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
That to right. Mazzara in position, and there's one down.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Patrick.
Now it's going to be Patrick Conley, 1 for 2. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Righty to the plate. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Pulls it in on the warning track.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Franmil Reyes.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look at it.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll be safe at first.
I think he got a little casual on that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
So in now for Cleveland, Eddie Rosario. Here's a 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Three and 2 now. And that one pulled foul. Two outs. Now a fly ball to right center. Mazzara on the move as he glides back. Brings it in for the 3rd out. One left for the Guardians as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, J.D. Martinez. Talking about Martinez, he's one of the best fastball hitters in the game.
Yeah, some guys are concerned about velocity, but he embraces it.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. And Martinez is out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Joey Votto, the next up for the Padres. Right-hander kicks, deals. And there's the strike. That one drilled left field. On its way. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Joey Votto the opposite way. His 11th of the year. It's 4-2.
Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
And now the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And he grounds one to the right side. That takes care of Grisham.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nomar.
Here's Nomar Mazara. That's to third, and foul ball. Left field, Conley under it, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Padres draw closer on the long ball. It's now 4-2. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the top of the sixth. Stepping up for the Guardians, Josh Bell. Here's a 1-1. And that's outside. That's out to center field. Into the dive, and he got it.
Up next for Cleveland.
This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason he made the plays because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, he got to his spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
And now, Brett Phillips. And he hits a ground ball right side. It's through for a hit.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And stepping in is the speedy Ahmed Rosario. Lamet over to first, and he's back standing. The 1-1. Phillips runs. Pitch misses. The tag, and he's out at second.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. Out to short. Tatis handles that chance, throws across the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. Guardians 4 and the Padres 2. Welcome back, and here's the catcher, Joey Bart.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
The 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Ball to strike. And there's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Next one misses, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The punch out there. That's his second strikeout.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Here's Hosmer. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Padres go down quietly. Still down by a count of 4-2. Drew Pomeranz on to pitch out of the pen here. And he'll do his best to keep this close.
Well, I think that what makes him so tough against left-handers is he hides the ball for a long time. And from that same side, harder for you to determine which part of the plate it's going to end up on.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. And now the lefty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Bart makes the play, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped him get off onto the right foot.
Next offering is in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Emilio Pagan up and throwing. Miller warming up as well. The 1-2. And that one fouled off. A foul ball, he stays alive. A wind and the pitch. Stays alive. Next offering misses. Ball 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Next one in the dirt.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
The center fielder of the city, Jason Dominguez.
In the dirt, but kept close. Ramirez at first, one gone. Ground ball left side, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. Over to first, safe.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And now Patrick Conley. He had a foul ball. Pomerantz throws over. Dominguez gets back easily. The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And there's a base hit to left. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The batter.
Now here is Franmil Reyes for the 4th time tonight. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Guardians strand a couple, but they still lead this one 4-2. And welcome back. Now it's the power speed combo. Fernando Tatis Jr. On the ground to third. Conley handles the chance, and he beats it. He's safe. Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Here's one more look. They called him safe, and I'm not sure that there's anything here to overturn the call. What about you, Singy?
I don't think so, Boog. I mean, we need something obvious to overturn it, and I just don't see it. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Now all even up, and down on strikes, and now 1 away.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Tatis runs. That's in for a strike. To second, but he beats the throw. Safe. Chris's wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
He pulls into second as a run scores on the play.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That's it for Shane Bieber, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Brooks Raley, and he'll work on holding this lead.
Number 58, Brooks Raley.
And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And the Padres waste a chance. Stepping in for San Diego, Trent Grisham. 3-2 on the way. Got him. Good job of damage control right there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Andrew Miller. He's into the game to face his former team. For the top of the 8th, here's the left. Left fielder, Eddie Rosario. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And down on strikes he goes. Now 1 away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
To the left side, but it is well foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Brett Phillips.
Up next for Cleveland, the right fielder, Brett Phillips.
2-2 down. Line drive. Guardians go down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Zach Britton, trying to protect this lead.
Zach Britton.
Back here at Petco Park, bottom of the 8th, digging in, Nomar Mazara.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rosario makes the play, 1 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Joey Bart now at the plate. Here's a 1-1. On the ground, Rosario handles, tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. Lifted in the air out to left. Rosario makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Still down a run. It's 4-3. So they turn things over to the righty, Emilio Pagan. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Emilio Pagan.
All set to start the 9th in this one. So in now for Cleveland, Ahmed Rosario.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Ripped back to the mound, and that got him. And no chance for him to make the play. Let's just hope he's all right.
Now batting.
And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Runner on the go, and this one bounces away from Bart. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Puts a bunt down. Machado on to first. Just got him on that one. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Down the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on, probably a challenge pitch coming.
Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
2-2 now. Chopped out in front of the plate. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
The batter, number 8.
Bases loaded with one away. And up next for Cleveland, Patrick Conley. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Next one misses, and that's ball 3. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To Tatis for the pivot. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Here comes Emmanuel Clase out of the bullpen, and he'll do his best to hang on to this lead.
Number 48, Emmanuel Clase.
Back here in San Diego, bottom of the 9th. And the batter now, Eric Hosmer. The tying run at the plate. And that's in for a strike. The 2-2. Got him looking. One out. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Tatis waits. And Tatis able to stay alive. A 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
And now it's Manny Machado, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. Just 1 out away, try to close it out. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes you can flip a coin with these short 2-game series, but they came out, they got the first game, and that's all you want to do. You know you're guaranteed a split at this point, but now you got to turn the page and get ready for the next game. Perhaps you get a 2-game sweep.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.